All right. So, yeah, here we are, guys. We are live for Sim Racing Philippines. Okay, Roy Numa Rip Rip disqualified for teleport. That's a first. um, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot TikTok. Sorry, TikTok. Junior Castillo disqualified for teleport. That is strange. But oh, looks like they're going to restart, perhaps. So some technical issues here and there, but it's all um, okay. One moment, guys. We may have some technical issues, but let's see here. Got some people on the grid. Oh, you guys can see this. Hello. So let's move you here for now. Ta-da! Oh, it's there. Move this here. Okay, so yeah, some technical issues, I think, with um, sessions and whatnot. Believe we're back in qualifying. Yep, we are. That's my car there. Yo. Alright, let's go through all the grid. Not as many people as last time, but it's cool. Anyways, let's hop on board this Max up then. This relatively quiet car. Hopefully it's not too quiet for you guys, but yeah, here we are. So we are at Twin Ring Motegi. This is also a Japanese track, but it's super duper fun. The layout, I don't know. I don't know what to compare this to. Um, it's it's honestly very fun. I wish my wheelbase was working because I would love to drive this again. Um, but yeah, it's alright. Is what it is though. Anyways, we're on board with. Let's see. I'm trying to get the sounds in, but it's not working. Fortunately, this is the only camera where the well, where it makes sound. So yeah. Anyways, oh, we're stopping. Or is he doing a there you go. He's doing a burnout. So okay. Alright, so those on TikTok, hello as well. So let's redo the intro because we got cut there for a bit. So here we have SimRacingPh, SimRacing Philippines, hosting Super GT Round 2. So yeah, just a 3-round championship, just a bit of fun. Oh, we do have some technical issues. Looks like we're going to restart the server. That's a-okay. Let me just wait for. Okay, do you have some technical issues? One moment, guys. But while we are going through that, oh, cool transition. So we have to thank some of our partners. So we have ESC, we have GameLine, where you can get all your sim racing equipment, and we have here next up MV Sim Racing, yours truly. So that's me. We also have, let's see here, trying to get the logos. Okay, we also have Overboost Racing. They mostly do ACC public lobbies or community events. So there's that. We have Pinky Parts PH. And then, let's see. We have Ribbon Arc Motorsports. Trying to find something. Ribbon Arc Motorsports, that's us. Hey, that's not us. 7 Garage. Okay, guys, one moment. We're trying to get the server back up. Also have Sim2 Premiere. So you have SkyDrive. This is where you can also get wheel stands. This is what I use actually, the SkyDrive Apex wheel stand. Very good. Even for my Moza R9, albeit I did have to put some additional weights, but there's that. We also have Soul Exhaust, and then of course SimRacingPh, the guys who are behind this. And then we also have Stragawa. They also create, yeah, can help you with your sim racing needs, whether that be, yeah, I believe they're mostly doing aluminum rigs, the Vector Project, and then we also have, ooh, a bit smoky it seems like, Veloce Ragazzo. Let's see here. Switching between the different cameras. Okay. There you go. So, yep. Hi YouTube, hi Twitch, and hi TikTok. So here we are. Hopefully everything will be a-okay. We're just waiting for the session to transition to qualifying. So at the moment, people are just going round and about. But after a bit, we should see Go Papa Jason. Wait, what's his is it this one? J Kagigla? Oh my goodness, we are being flashbanged. Alright, come on guys, let's get this sorted. Looks like it lost all my settings. There you go. Here, Jason, there you go. Jason MJ Kagigla. He's still in the bits at the moment. That's cool. Okay. We also have Sir Leo, John Marvy, Rumbawa, Miguel Mikey Perez, Max Ivan Zablan, Sapochet Chai Wongsa, Renier Castil. We have Vince Tuico. That is a GT300. We also have Yuan Manantan. So, hello, fellow viewer. Who else? We have Paul Peralta, P. Peralta, Sir Daryl Brady of SimRacingPh. So, thanks to him, we have this championship. We also have Savin Praperchop. We also have Roy Rip, who I believe has gone into another dimension. Let's not mind that. Moving on, we have Arkin Jacob Rodriguez of SSR, Kyle Andes, Abisak, Chong Kitty Warakul. Sorry, I can't see the first few letters there. Sukan Pino with a very cool looking livery. I like this one. Me, but I'm not racing. I'm just existing. And yeah, Yuan Mananta. There you go. So quite a smaller grid compared to the previous round, but that's okay. Looks like we still have some people here. Maybe they're busy and whatnot, but it's cool. Okay, so do you guys have any particular driver that you're supporting? Hey, there you go. Okay, 1 more minute-ish to qualifying. So just a bit of a delay, and if my information is correct, we are going to have separate grids in terms of, not separate grids, sort of like separate qualifying sessions. So the GT300s will go first, and afterwards the GT500s will go next, or it might be the opposite. Hi YGM. Yo, good luck with your, yeah, good luck with your race. I see you here. Try not to text and drive. That is a huge mistake to make. First time goes to track. Really? Oh, you're gonna enjoy it. It's lots of fun. Lots of fun to, well, drive here. Gonna love it for sure. Alright, yeah, everything is gone apparently. So I have to reset everything. But it's cool. Stuff happens. Session info. Subtitle. Let me just fix all of these real quick. You know. And yeah, shout out to you as well since you're here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so yeah, again, we're just waiting for the session to well load. And I believe we are in qualifying. So, yep, let's wait for the drivers to start going on track. Looks like everyone's just chilling. I don't know, because I'm not driving. I actually haven't driven here, because my wheelbase is dead at the moment. So, yeah. I don't know the fuel. Don't know particular strategies and whatnot. There you go, Max Ivan Zablan will head out first in this race. Not in this race. In this qualifying session, but I believe he's waiting. Interesting. Okay. I believe they're waiting for the red. Yep, I'm just streaming. Be crazy for me to what's it called? To stream and drive at the same time. I mean, like broadcast rather. Okay, yeah, so it looks like there's some limitation. We're waiting for the lights to go green here. Although it is counting down, there's a particular setting where sort of have to wait until the pit lights go green, and then you can go. So I believe these guys are just waiting at the moment. Alright, so let's interact with chat. We have 5 YouTube viewers. Hello, those on YouTube. Feel free to let me know who you guys are supporting. What do you mean both GT500 and GT3? You guys will be racing together. Also, looks like we have another server reset. So, be right back, guys. Hi, Chiwiwi. Yes, hello. Pwede na lumabas. Oh my goodness. Crast. I forgot how to pronounce it. But yo, man, what's up? It's been so long indeed. Where have you been, man? Pwede na sabay lumabas sa pits. I don't think pwede sabay. I'm not sure. Were you in the driver's briefing? Because I believe it was mentioned in driver's briefing. Hold on. Let me undeafen in Discord and hear from them. Okay, server is... Servers. Ah, you've been busy with school. That's why. Nah, kakadat. Ooh, okay. So, as Serda said, GT300 muna. You should hop on, no? You should hop in the Discord channel, the voice channel, and you can ask your questions there. Okay, hold on. Woo. There you go, GT3 first 100. Okay, yep, that's doable. Hold on real quick. Why is the... I guess so. Hold on. One moment, please. We are being flashbanged by the game. Okay, I need to get the post-process filtering. It is blowing up. Oh my goodness. Everything is messed up as soon as I entered. There you go. Okay, not in black and white. There we go. Finally. Oof. That was crazy. Anyways, now it's fixed. Let me fix this again. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Now, hopefully... Yeah, we're waiting again. Alright, so GT300, they are about to go for qualifying. So, yep, look at those cars. Alright, so I'm gonna go deafen in Discord. But yeah, I've been alright, Cast. Let's see here. What else do we do? Okay, we have in the GT300, we have Vince Tuico, Renier Castile, Sapochet Chaiwongsa, which I believe is from Thailand, but flag's not here. Okay, Max Ivan Zablan, oops, Miguel Mikey Perez, John Marvy Rumbawa, you have Leo Odulio Jr., and we have Jason MJ Kagikla. So, yep, here we are. So these are our GT3 drivers, and they are set to qualify first. And now it's sort of different compared to round 1, where these guys will qualify in terms of class. So the GT300s will go first. They have 10 minutes to set their qualifying laps. And then once that 10 minutes is over, the GT500 will start going out rather. They would be going up because that would mean that their car is not touching the ground and is flying. But yeah, so we have here quite a few manufacturers. We have Ferrari, we have BMW, we have Lamborghini, a McLaren, another Ferrari, Ford, a very huge car, and a Porsche. So quite a variety in the GT3 class, which is always nice to see. I believe at this point, for now, it's just personal preference. I don't think there's a meta. But, yeah, there you go. Let me know who you think will go pole for the GT3 class or GT300, whichever you want to call it. I guess here it's GT3, but in Super GT it's more, what's it called? More... I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, brain fart. Okay. So right now, don't mind the gaps. This is not the actual qualifying lap because these guys just went out on their out lap and now they are in their actual laps. So Renier Castile, he is on his first flying lap and he is also leading the pack in terms of, you know, setting a lap. So let's see what he does. See what he does indeed. There you go. Guys don't know the track. This is Twin Ring Motegi. It's a Japanese track. It also has an oval, which I'm not sure if kart or IndyCar have driven here, but it's pretty cool. You kind of saw like going under some bridges. That would be the oval side of things. Let's see. Actually, here downhill braking zone, quite complicated really. But you'll see we go under bridge. That's the oval just above. So yeah, fun fact. Graphics looking a bit kind of meh. I was expecting more drivers, so I had to sacrifice some graphics and whatnot. But oh well, looks like we'll do fine. Anyways, Renier Castile with the 151.504. Will that do? For now, it's good enough for pole. But we still have some drivers who are yet to finish their lap. Close in with like 36 thousandths of a second. Leo Adulio Jr. with fortunately the slower of the two. And he sits in P2 at the moment. But there's still room for improvement. Hopefully, because as much as Serlio would like a clean lap, we have a Porsche in front of Jason MJ Kagikla. So hopefully nothing no like blocking or anything like that. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Well, could be better, but that's alright. I think Leo Adulio will be very much happy with that. As there's a GT500 out on track. That is Roy Numer Rip Rip, who is out on track. Well, I believe GT500 are going to go out now. No? I'm not sure why I see a 3-2-1. But we have Roy Numer Rip Rip out on a lap. So I don't think he hindered people, but yeah. Nice. Let's see if Renier gets an improvement over here. Across the start finish line, we have here a time of moment of truth. 151.334. Just within like 1.5 tenths. So not bad, not bad. And Leo Adulio Jr. gets pole with a large improvement. Fortunately, he has to deal with a back marker and he'll back out of that. And I'll put him, well, for now, provisional, P1. But, you know, it's not the end of the session yet. We'll see what happens once we reach the 10-minute mark. So the 10-minute mark being the end of the qualifying for this particular car class, the GT3s. And then that will be the time where the GT500s, the GT5s will go out. Alright, let's look at the others. Oh, I didn't realize the Ferrari sounded like this. Interesting. I love the livery, by the way. This is a very nice livery. I believe this has some influence with Miami Grand Prix. Do correct me if I'm wrong, if there are anyone who is close with Miguel Mikey Perez. But seeing that this is a Red Bull car, I saw the tag. I don't know how to pronounce it. The tag here. Sponsor Oracle and Red Bull, of course. And then some like blue and sort of like neon pink. Yeah, I believe this is some sort of Miami GP Red Bull livery, which I really like. This is probably one of the more beautiful looking liveries we have on the grid with us. Side attack, Red Bull. There you go. Oh, Artito also. Hello. That looks really nice. I like it. Dominon and Potato, which I believe is also from Artito. I believe he was a commentator in one of the races. Anyways, let's look at the others. Max Ivan Zablan. Max Ivan Zablan. Here. Sapocha Chaiwongsa with the K-Works livery. Then Vince Duico. I like this livery also. This looks cool. And then Jason MJ Kakikla. This is Sir Daryl Brady's car, who is in the GT500 right now. And then, yeah, Porsche. I love the Porsche. I grew on the taillights being like this, but I prefer the old one, the previous gen. And we have a Ford, of course, one of the larger cars on the grid. And yeah, that's 8 cars in the GT3 class. Still, Leo Adulio Jr. in P1. Ooh, Gcash. Sky John Emmanuel Ramos, though, if I'm not mistaken. Gcash or Globe? I think it's Globe, but I don't know why I thought of Gcash when I saw this. Filipinos, correct me if I'm wrong. Educate me on this matter. Yeah, large Filipino. There we go, Gcash right there. So I'm not tripping or anything like that. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we can have an onboard. Oh, that's just a bit too much. Onboard here with Renier Castil. So with the down turn 1 around a 50-meter mark, we go for a double apex corner here. Not quite a hairpin, but sort of. And then sort of a short straight. We go to the right, brake around, just around the 70-meter board. Rainier goes a bit wide, but that's okay. We'll just continue to carry his momentum and carry on in this other short straight. And now going to the left as GT500 are going. And then, yep, brake here. Go under the bridge of the oval track up above. Have a sweeping right flat out. And now we're going to go to the left-right section. So here, go to third gear around 120 kilometers per hour. Then to the right. Then straighten your car for some momentum. Brake, carry your car to the right, and back to the left again. It's always many right, left here. One of my favorite sections, especially in the Porsche Cup in Assetto Corsa. And then down just past the 50. Whoa, that's quite late, but he goes for a super late apex. Trying to get a lot of that exit speed, I assume. He's going to finish his lap. Hopefully, yep. Hopefully he'll be able to improve. Get on the curb. Alright, apex that. Now under the bridge of the oval again. And a double left. Very tricky section, because here we have a chicane. And you have to try to get a good exit for the final turn and into the start-finish line. So that's a lap of twin ring Motegi. And will he improve? Ooh, he does not improve, so he stays second. So that'll be that. Now we'll hop on board with the GT500s. Wow, that's loud. Alright, you can't really see much. There you go. Roy Numer Rip Rip is now starting his lap. Okay, let's look at chat for a bit. Kenshin, hello Kenshin. I was back temporarily. I'm just broadcasting. I'm not doing any sim racing because my wheelbase is dead. Well, just the power supply, but yeah, it's dead. So I just broadcasting. Anyways, Roy Numer Rip Rip down to turn 1. Oh, he goes wide. That's not a good start to his lap. Let's see who else. Espino is also on a lap. So there we go. Oh, why is this here? I just realized this has been here this whole time. Okay, who else? Peralta. Let's have Ratana Kulsurang, who just entered. Very nice. Wow, look at the suspension working. Oof, look at this. It's very nice. Arkin Rodriguez, the Red Bull livery. Ooh, very bouncy. And that's a Toyota GT500. You have your Nissan C, which I kind of look. I like the look of this. Actually, in black, the rear end. In other colors, I'm kind of meh, but in black, I think it looks sick. The front, I'm 50-50 on that, but anyways, it's just a subjective take. Okay, I do like the Civic though. If that's a Civic, right? And let's see, Daryl Brady also, the Toyota Supra. Still just in his outlap. But let's see, Roy Numer Rip Rip. What's he going to take? Oh, he's already taken a 150. Oh, that's his outlap probably. Okay, Espino with a 140.588. Roy Numer Rip Rip with a 142.813, so around 2 seconds off. 1.7 rather. Chong Kitty Warakul with a pole time just beats out Parapachop by 20 thousandths of a second. So very close gap there. Espino 140.588. And then the next gap is quite far with a gap of 1.3 seconds between P3 and P4. 141.802 by Preda Pipatpong. And then Ratana Kulsurang with 142.0. Oh, we can see the driver's head there. That's pretty cool. Fascinating. Alright then. Let's turn off auto cam. Let's hop on board. Oh, he's pulling to the side. Maybe letting people by. Cool down the tires perhaps. Not too sure, but hey, looks like he's on an outlap. Alright. There you go. Let's see who's about to start a lap. I believe Espino is the closest person to do so. Yep, Espino. Okay, let's hop on board. Hopefully he'll do another lap. We'll see. There you go. And he's gonna pull over. Sad. But let's see what he improves to. No, he does not improve. He stays third at the moment. Looks like these guys are going for short runs. How about Preda Pipatpong? Pipatpong, rather. Sorry, man. Sorry if I ruined your races. For that question, Kenshin, that would be... I don't know. Depends. You can always turn up the track and control settings and whatnot. But generally, I would say the Aston Martin. Aston Martin would be very easy to get into. Extinct, why am I not playing? Because my wheelbase is dead. The power supply is dead rather. So there's that. Oh, proper Chubb with a 139.6. Now he smashes his previous lap time and has a gap of around 6/10 to P2. So quite a comfortable gap, I would say. But I'm not sure what's the fastest time here. We'll see though. But that's quite a huge gap at this very moment. So what looked like a close qualifying session is starting to look quite far. But we'll see. We have 3 minutes remaining in the session. So while they're going round and about, let's recap on the pole sitter for the times for GT3. You have Sir Leo 151.275, Renier Castile 151.334, not too far behind, quite close. And also in close range, we have Miguel Mikey Perez 151.552, Max Ivan Zeblan 152.187, then Chai Wongsa, Vince Duico, Jason MJ Quagigla, and John Marvey Rumbawa. So there you go. Alright, back to the GT5s. Still, quite a huge gap from P1 and P2. 139, 140, 142s, 44, 45. Like, it looks like Sir Daryl will not proceed to qualify. He's still in the pits. Interesting. But yeah, there you go. Let's see. Cool underground section. Alright, so let's hop on board here real quick. There you go. Ooh-wee. Look at this section. Man, I miss driving already. Looking at these guys, I miss driving for sure. Alright, into the hairpin, and I believe this is the what people call the back straight. Quite a long one, but it's a downhill braking zone though. Downhill braking zone, so very tricky. He's using all the road as much as possible. Good thing he's not bottoming out. And double left-hander apex. That's a bit, not as much as Roy Nummer Rip Rip, who unfortunately I believe bottoms out. And yeah. Wow. While I was stalking Chongkiti Warakul with a 39.3, and Proper Chubb also improves, but just not enough to keep pole. So now he sits P2 while we have a new provisional pole sitter. And here, Chongkiti Warakul just beats out by 39,000, so very close up front. P3 and P4 are also very close to each other, around just within a tenth of each other. So we have a pairing of battles up front, top 1, top 2, and then top 3 versus top 4. Okay, when am I getting new PSU? I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully sooner than later, of course. Alrighty. There you go. Look at that section. I love that section. It looks cool. It's like a miniature version of the Suzuka SS, but it's still quite flowy. Uh, just not as like undulating height changes. But looks like, I don't know, looks like we'll have our final laps starting. So qualifying is technically over, but we'll let these drivers finish their laps. Let's see who will remain at the top. So at the moment still, it's Chonkiti Warakol. He's still on for a lap though, so we'll see. Yeah, pretty much. It is what it is. Okay, and then we have Savin Prepper Chop, who I believe is about to cross the line. Will he stay? Oh wait, no, never mind. That is not the start-finish line. That is the back straight. So now, downhill into one of the final corners. Under the bridge. Oh, he slows down. So I believe that will be that. He'll sit P2 temporarily. Definitely not P1. But let's see. Oh no, Sukan Pino unfortunately goes wide. No, hits the curb first. Bottoms out. Gets sent flying. And then bottoms out at the curb. And he has unfortunately spun due to that sequence of events. Let's see here from Preda Pipatpong. So here goes the left, right, chicane, and onto the start-finish line. Keeps it on track. Will it be enough for pole or improvement in time? He does improve, but just misses out on that third spot with 2 thousandths of a difference between P3 and P4. So he'd probably be a bit frustrated that he missed out by that much. But hey, at least he knows he has some pace in him. Pino, I'm not sure if he's is able to set another lap. Icarus, hello Icarus. This is Assetto Corsa, and this is a sort of like a private championship hosted by SimRacing Philippines. So you can, if you go on YouTube, that's interesting. Okay, we're back. Whoa, Sukan Pino has. I think we had a bit of lag there. That was interesting. The way he vaulted the mountain. Okay, hopefully we don't lag. But there you go. He goes in for pits, which I hope everyone has practiced their pit lane entry, because you don't want to get a penalty for well, messing up your entry. Sabao, man. What's up, Gorg? So yeah, here we are. Oh, there's a car. Hello, who is that? Ah, it's Preda Pipatpong. Will he improve this time? He does. Although I believe he crossed the line past the finish line. I guess this is an Assetto Corsa thing, but well, good for him. He's used that fact, and now he's up to P3, pushing Pino into P4. All right, here we are then. Okay, so let's recap on the results. So in the GT5s, we have Chonkiti Warakul in P1, very closely followed by Prepper Chop in P2. In P3, we have Preda Patpong, who we saw improved earlier. Sukan Pino got pushed down from P3 to P4. Then Roy Numer Ripperip in P5. So that's a lockout of top 4 Thailand drivers. Ratana Kulsurang in P6 in the GT5s, followed by Arkin Jacob Rodriguez. Daryl Brady P8, P Peralta P9, Abe Maringa in P10, who I believe joined last minute, followed by Yuan Manantan, who's also viewing this stream right now. Deepa gets in check. We'll get it eventually. Stay young, beautiful, and unstoppable. Where's that quote from? Okay, and then lastly, we have Kyle Andes to wrap up the GT500. Next up in GT3, we have Leo Adelio Jr. in P1, Followed very closely again by Renier Castile. Miguel Mikey Perez also quite close behind, sitting in P3. P4 we have Max Ivan Zablan. P5 we have Chai Wong Sa. And let's see, countdown. Okay. Hold on. This is Twin Ring Motegi. Twin Ring Motegi is a Japanese track, or track based in Japan, rather. But yeah, there's like oval section you can see here at the board. Why is the camera shake still on? Guess I need to fix that. Okay, back to the GT300. Hello Jay, welcome to the stream. Vince Tuico, Chai Wongsa, Jason MJ Kagikla, John Marvi Rumbawa. Okay, so yep, just to give a refresher for you guys, we have two car classes. We have GT5s and GT3. You can see by the colors here that I'll put on the screen. The blue one, those are the GT5s, and the red ones are GT3s. GT5s are the quicker class, so they'll be lapping much faster. They got more downforce, more speed. And GT3, well, they're the slower class. And so here, we'll see some. This is like a multi-class race, so two separate classes. They're not gonna battle each other technically, but they have to still share a track with each other. So will be also a game of traffic management here and there. On top of that, as you can see on the top, especially if you're on desktop, not sure if you can see on mobile on TikTok, but it says up there, reminder to add 1 minute, 1 liter of fuel, or do a tire change while the pit window is open, meaning these guys will have to pit at least once in the race. How long is the race? This is a 45-minute race. And we are about to go green. Let's hop on board. Not hop on board. Let's go. Oh, hello. Some bogging down behind there. And here we are. Down to turn 1. I believe you have Chunky Tiwarakol still. And P1, Roy Numer Rip Rip disconnected from the server. We have a bit of sideways action, bit of off-road there. They're already up to P6. Very nice. I think everyone's calmed down, but we actually see some GT300s getting into it with GT500s. Renier Castillo has a couple of GT500s behind him, so as Sergio and Miguel Mikey Perez. There you go. So, oh no, that was close. I thought Miguel Mikey Perez was gonna get knocked out, but no worries. Yeah, Arkin also, who has done quite a good start. He's now up to P4, keeping his nose clean. We saw some people heading sideways, but looks like everything is a-okay, and Arkin managed to exploit that opportunity. We may have jinxed him. He's now down to P5. But he kept it clean during that start, and he was able to get to P4 before just going wide. Jay, thanks for the gifts. For the rose and the heart me. Yeah, 45-minute race. It's a long one, so these guys will just make sure that they keep their nose clean and whatnot. I believe this is GT500. Yep, it is. In the GT300, very close. Renier Castillo and Leo Adulio Jr. They were side by side temporarily, but I guess Leo Adulio will just sit back, relax. It's only lap 1. It's a long race. We'll just make sure we finish the race. Hello, Nexus. Alright, so here, race sounds are gone, I guess, but oh well, is what it is. These guys going really deep. Oof. Guess if that's a racing line, then okay. I have not driven this personally for this car track combo for this round, but it's okay. As we have a bit of action, Kyle Andes, I believe, just made a mistake. Yuan Manantan goes just a bit over the curb, gets imbalanced for a bit. Brakes early, which allows Kyle Andes to overtake, as Arkin unfortunately has a spin. Just coming out of the corner. We have a bit of contact up front as well between Yuan Manantan and Kyle Andes. Oh no, Arkin! Unfortunately, I think he just goes too deep into a gap that did not exist, and that will send Ratana Kulsurang in to the gravel and a bit into the wall as well. Alright, lots of action already in the first couple of laps. No time to relax yet. But actually, speaking of no time to relax, you have some overtaking here. Ratana Kulsurang is trying to go, yeah, get going. Trying to get going from the... Oh, never mind. We still have a battle here. So Ratana Kulsurang will try to get past without, well, without destroying their races. Leo Dulio and Renier Castillo. Oh, just a bit of contact. There you go. Speaking of traffic management earlier, that's one thing that you don't want to end up with for both the faster class and the slower class. It's just, yeah, just wasting time on cars that aren't competing directly with each other. So for Renier, it's fine, but for Ratana Kulsurang, he's gone further from the grid. Here, we still have four-way battle. Oh my goodness, we have four-way battle 2x2. We have Kyle Andes. Wow, just closes the door just enough. Juan Manantan goes a bit wide. And, oh my goodness, guys, this is crazy. Oh, do have a bit of sideways action from Abe, who did have... Oh no! Juan Manantan goes deep. Sort of similar to what Arkin did to Ratana Kulsurang, but from the other direction, from the inside. Unfortunately, that sends Arkin spinning. And now Arkin is now... Oh! Arkin goes for another spin. And hits the wall as well, I believe. Oh no, Arkin is has no rear grip, it seems. He's spinning around. Okay, he's got to keep that tires, keep the rear tires in check. There you go. He's still sliding, so I think the rears are really messed up, or maybe he's lost some rear downforce. Check Galaxy. This is Assetto Corsa. But yeah, wow, that is a very awful sequence of events for Arkin, who was in the battle, was in P4 temporarily. Whoa, that's a wiggle from... Oh my goodness! Yohan Manantan, he was trying to save it for such a long time, but unfortunately he slams hard into the pit wall. Still able to keep going though. Can't really see the damage visually, but I'm pretty sure it's there. A Maringay, not sure, he slowed down, looks like to give way. And, whew. Okay guys, one moment, let me take a drink here. That's a lot of action. Okay. Right then. So, everything has cooled down. We have proper job in P1. Who I believe has overtaken Chonky Tiwarako. Yeah. Wow, okay. So, through all of that action, I missed this battle between the GT500s at the top. Abe Marinay still close by. Oh, Arkin goes to overtake Vince Tuico. So, a different class. But that's alright. Okay, just for the classes in terms of this, yeah, in terms of classes, here's the HUD for it. So the blue being the GT5s, you can see by their names also, the reds being the GT3s. So Arkin is, yeah, in the mix of GT3s, which is not where the faster class, the GT5s, where you would want to be. You'd rather be in the mix of your fellow GT5 or fellow drivers in the same class. But again, still 38 minutes remaining. Let's see if he can drive back into the mix of the GT5s and hopefully use some strategy to get close. But at the moment, he's around 51, 40. He's around 11 seconds behind the next GT5 driver. So unfortunate, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Does have a bit of damage, so we have to take that into consideration. Okay. Now here, any other battles? Still, Kyle Andes and Ratana Kulsurang, who's actually had a rough start in the race, but now he's up to P7. So there you go. Speaking of just seeing what happens, we have here Ratana Kulsurang. Had a very awful start. Now he's up to P7. He was in the mix of GT3s earlier, and now he's up there, not too far away from the lead pack. Speaking of, not sure. Oh, there we go. That's why there was a scary, but I think Sukan Pino will head in the right direction just in time. Uh-oh, that's a wiggle. Scary one. Okay, so P. Peralta was thinking about diving in, but thinks better of it. Decides to just stick behind. But yeah, oh my goodness. Sukan Pino, unfortunately, I think he had just a bad exit and spun it on acceleration. Arkin now heads past the GT3s. Now he has a clean track ahead of us. Again, around 10 seconds, just below 11 seconds rather, to the next GT5 car, next car in class. Alright, there we go. So top two Beamers in the GT3s, followed by Ferrari, which by the way, again, just want to highlight this livery. Looks really, really good. Again, it's like a, I'm not sure what year is this. Miami Grand Prix 23, I would say. I'd say the year 23, correct me if I'm wrong. But again, this looks really, really nice. I like it. Cool. Also, you can see those that he is associated with. Side Attack, Artito Racing. Shout out to them. Potato, who I believe was a commentator in Artito Racing's recent league race. So, here's that. Okay. Then some other liveries. K-Works also. K-Works for you is a shout out. Shout out to you, Sir Kim. Looking good though. Shee. And Daryl Brady GP. We have Daryl Brady GP. Also have here DBGP, Porsche. Never see these two apart. A DBGP and a Porsche. They're always stuck together. Alright, cool. No tough. Yes, this is Assetto Corsa indeed. GT500s. In case you guys aren't aware of these, GT5, GT500s. In real life, they're called GT500s, but for this particular league, I guess it's shortened to GT5s. GT500s, they're a lot faster. I believe they're almost like prototype levels kind of speed. But yeah, they got a lot more complex aerodynamics. You can even see some man, I can't remember the name. Yeah, you got a lot of canards there. Even the side skirts like generating downforce. Excuse me. Yeah, just the aerodynamics look crazy. Got a lot more power as well. And that diffuser. So it's two different classes in this race. That's correct, no tough. JM, what track? This is our... Why am I saying R? This is Twin Ring Motegi. So there you go. Mintita Sorry for messing your name. But Savin, you have a supporter. So yeah, there's Savin. Savin P1 currently, who is about to face, well, not his first, I believe, his second back marker in the GT3 class. So, wow, Kagigla is very generous and goes wide. So Savin does literally had to do nothing, just take the racing line and that's it. So very nice of him. Not necessarily mandatory. It's up to the faster class to overtake the slower class in a safe manner, and it's the job of the slower class to be predictable, like stick to your racing line and whatnot. Try not to, you know, be unpredictable, like very on edge or change directions here and there. Get what I mean? Okay, so still building a gap to Chongkiti Warakul. Now the gap is 3.6 as I believe. Whoa! Oh! Okay, that is I may have witnessed a war crime there that is suspicious, but I'm just a commentator. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that, but yeah, I may have just witnessed a murder. Where me in the race? And here in the commentator box, virtual commentator box, because I am not driving. Referee. Yeah. That will be reported. I would assume so. If I was to do that driver. If I was the dude that was taken out, who is, I believe, a... Wait, was it 8? Oh no, Yuan Manantan goes wide. Hold on real quick. Let's hop on board with him. Arkin, though, back in the mix. Of these... Wait, yeah, it's the same top... Not top 4. It's the same 4 that were battling each other earlier. Why aren't you driving? Well, because I chose to broadcast and my wheel is down at the moment, which is why I haven't been streaming as much. If any at all, really. But yeah, so we have a battle. Two-way battles. Whoa, Kyle Andes. I wonder what he's driving. His steering was... Whoa, is that a controller? That is quite the steering from Kyle Andes. No tough. Yes, we do have a Discord server. So SimRacingPh. You can search for them on Facebook. SimRacingPh. Spellings on the top right. SimRacingPh there. And then you can find the Discord link over there as well. So go like the Facebook page for announcements, and then you can find the link to the Discord server in that Facebook page. So yeah, Kyle Andes is the first to pit. Pit boxes are a bit weird here because you're also parking in the fast lane, but I guess this is just a workaround for having enough grid slots for more drivers. Whoa, Kyle Andes was slowing down a lot there. He could have kept going, but interesting to see that he did not. Yeah, driving from Kyle Andes rather. Seems to be on a controller. Yeah, there's actually a lot more usually, but it's still plenty of numbers, really. Very good numbers for having 2 car classes. Ratana Kulsurang goes for an esports line through there, which I don't know if it's legal or not. We'll see if someone gets a penalty for track limits, which we saw plenty of last round. But looks like so far everyone has kept it clean, so that's good to see. Hi, Joel. Yeah, this is SimRacingPh, the one that you missed last time. Round 1, last Saturday. The exact same, round 2, rather, of the championship. Okay, Abe Marinay also goes into the pits, so that'll be his mandatory pit stop, because I believe, yeah, I believe no one has a penalty so far. Hi, Gary boy. It's just like a normal race, part of a season. It's part of a season, a league kind of thing, yeah. So there are championship points. No prizes though, just a, you know, friendly league kind of thing. Okay, so here, our first battle. Well, one and only on-track battle, rather. And not certainly the first one. Commentator for the evening? Yep, that's right. Yours truly is commentating for this race. Excuse me. Thanks for the gifts. So let's see here. Let's see how it looks like in Arkin's perspective, rather. Well, you can see the head. Head, shoulder, knees and toes. Okay. Anyways. We are going... Let's see how it is. Looking for Arkin. As Arkin goes wide. No! Unfortunately, he's made another mistake going wide again onto the curb and spinning out because his car bottoms out, I believe. Endurance racing if you want to consider 45 minutes as endurance, then sure. But I think it's more of a sprint because it's 45 minutes, quite short. Serda, it's actually driving. It's in P4 right now. It's chilling. 11 seconds away from the next car. In front of him, 8.2 seconds from the next car behind him. P. Peralta goes into the pits. I think it was pretty ahead earlier, so that's cool. Okay. Yeah, it's more of a sprint. Nürburgring? No, this is Twin Ring Motegi. So, a track based in Japan. Very nice track. Excuse me. Just having a sip of water. Stay hydrated, guys. Okay, so Vince Duico. Says the name there is GT5, but he's clearly in the Ferrari GT3. This is a mixed class race. So we have here two classes, GT5s and GT3. You can tell here by the colors. So I'll put here the blue ones, they're the faster class, the GT5. And then the red ones, they are GT3 cars. So yeah, good number still. So 10 GT5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 GT3s. Still not bad. Not bad numbers at all. Okay. Alright. We are a bit relatively calm in terms of just the driving or battles. Battles, we had a bunch earlier, but oh wow, you can see the other side of the track over there. Cool. Okay. And what else? There you go. Max Ivan Sablan. Miguel Mikey Perez in the battle with Perez's first name, Kagikla. It's fun for sure. But oh, that's a relatively small thing to commentate in terms of races compared to, you know, like the big leagues and whatnot. This is fairly casual, I would say. Check the score TM later. Actually, I did see it already. Okay, there you go. Alright, still quite a close battle. Miguel Mikey Perez, he was up front earlier, so I'm not sure if he pitted or not. We'll have to double check that. Let's take a look at one of our HUDs. Oh, it's nice to have a bunch of HUDs here and there. Miguel Mikey Perez has not taken a pit stop, so oh wait, he has. So he's at the back here, just trying to get through the field. Hello, Zap. Now, because that you ran out of words faster. I don't know. It happens, I guess. But this is what it is. Anyways, so quite a huge gap in the GT5s. So, Rapper Chubb in P1. How many laps has he done? Let's see if my HUD can tell. He has done 12 laps and is about to head into his 13th lap, or he has completed 13 laps rather, followed by Chongkiti Warakul in P2, a gap of around 7.2 seconds. In P3, we have Freda Pipatpong and the Nissan. He has a gap of around 8 seconds-ish to P2 to Chongkiti Warakul. And then Daryl Brady in P4 with quite a huge gap of around, give or take, I think it was 17 seconds. Oh no, 12 seconds. There you go. Pino, a gap of around 5 seconds, quite close behind. P6, Ratana Kulsurang. P7, Yuan Manantan, who I believe is also a viewer. And yeah. Hopefully you're not reading chat and listening to this. Let's see. No, we have a mix of Thailand drivers, Filipino drivers, and I believe one more that I couldn't recognize. But yeah, these are not all Filipinos. There's a mix. Shout out for Labas Moti. Tagina. No, I fell for it. Why is that? Oh wait, hold on. No time to feel shame. It's starting to rain. Okay, back to feeling shame. Yeah, man, I got baited. Anyways, it's raining now. I believe rain physics are off, but yeah. Let's see if, because people are pitting in already. Very quick. Wipers are on. We'll see the visibility is fine, I would say. Yeah, it's quite bright for a rainy track. Maybe the rain clouds are the friends we made along the way. Oh, hello. Already with the cut into pit entry. Interesting. Okay, look at that. Track is wet. Okay, so are you only live streaming on TikTok or other platforms? I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch as well. So if you guys prefer the stability and quality over on either of those two platforms, feel free to go there. As Ratana Kulsurang heads wide into the gravel trap and unfortunately loses its time. But I think that puts him far behind. Not far behind, just right behind. Okay, let me see the HUD. Damn it, Zap. Gonna get. Ah, man. Legend. For making me fall into that. I was reading it in my head. I'm like, what the hell is that name? And all of a sudden, oh well. As soon as I said it out loud. Oh man. OBS Studio. Yes, I do. Do use OBS Studio. Especially for the multi-streaming. Use a different plugin. It's much easier that way. Sure, it's like confusing to set up, but once you have it set up and everything, it's great. It's very flexible. So if you know how to set it up and whatnot, it's godsend. Just experiment with it rather. No tough. Does seem confusing. Lots of videos watched also for setting up this, but here we are. They put it for wets now. I believe rain physics are off, so they won't really need to pit for wets. Reason why rain effects or the rain physics are off is because it's causing crashes. Again, Assetto Corsa is not does not support rain, at least in the vanilla version, in the normal version. And we just had a bunch of crashes here and there. And then just to avoid the hassle, as much as I love rain physics also, and everyone else also, it's just causing crashes, so we decided to turn off rain physics. So I believe at the moment these guys are still on dry ice. Just that there's rain effects in terms of like visual, like the spray, the droplets, but there's not much difference, at least, if any, in terms of the physics. Maybe I could be the commentator too one day. We'll see. A bit for what's that? Okay, it looks like I caught up with chat. All right. Okay, so Chongkiti Warakul goes into the pits as well as Yuan Manantan. Something like that, yeah. So, thanks to CSP and all of that, I'm not too familiar with the terms, but it's cool how it's flexible. As Yuan Manantan gets overtaken in the pits from, not sure who is that. I believe that was Chongkiti Warakul. Yeah, from Chonky Tiwarokul. Just getting moving. Let me see the tires. I have an app here on the side to be able to see the tires. Yep, I think everyone's still on dry tires. So, okay, cool. Alright, let me see who else hasn't pitted. So I believe Trapper Chub has not pitted. Yeah. So top 3, Trapper Chub, Preda Pipatpong hasn't pitted also. We also have Sukan Pino. I'll see about it. I did watch Artito Racing's stream. It does look cool. Forgot a track map, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see indeed. Daryl Brady and P5, who has pitted also. So Chongkiti Worakul is the first driver in terms of position. He is the first driver in terms of those who have pitted here. Followed by Daryl Brady, who has pitted. Ratanakul Surang has not pitted yet. P. Peralta has. Arkin Jacob Rodriguez also has. Yuan Mananta we saw earlier, who was overtaken by Chongkiti Warakul. Also pitted. Abe Marinay also has pitted. And then in terms of GT3s, Max Ivan Zablan, even though he's P1 at the moment, he has not pitted, followed by Vince Tuico. But we have Rainier Castillo who has pitted, followed by Miguel Mikey Perez who has pitted. Oh, that's interesting. So Miguel Mikey Perez has done an undercut on Leo Adilio Jr. Both of these have pitted. Oh no! We have Miguel Mikey Perez, unfortunately spinning out. He got stuck on the curb. Commentator's curse. I will not take responsibility of that. You may talk to my lawyer. But yeah, unfortunately, as I was saying, Miguel Mikey Perez doing an undercut on Leo Delio Jr. Fortunately, he has spun and lost that sort of like provisional second place. That is what it is. Can still fight for it though. It's not too far. Actually, it kind of is far. From being ahead to now 6, or well, 5.7 seconds behind Leo Delio Jr. Chai Wongsa also has pitted. Same for Jason MJ Kakikla and Jan Marvi Rumbawa. Yeah, there is. You just go to SimRacingPH's Facebook page. Spelling is on top right, SimRacingPH. If you are on YouTube, you can find the link, the direct link to the Facebook page in the description. Oop. John Marvi Rumbawa just goes for a bit of a slide, but still keeps it forward. So nothing too crazy. Alright, so yeah, there's that. So here you go. Look at that speed difference, how Savin was able to overtake Kagikla. So Savin being in the GT5, the faster class, and Kagikla being in GT3. Open wheel classes and prototypes. At the moment, no. This is probably one of the few, or one of the only leagues, at least hosted by SimRacingPH for this year. But we'll see. MJ Shop, thanks for the follow. 789, that's a MPRGP number. But yeah. Anyways, no close on-track battles, which is fine. But again, still have 12 minutes remaining. Some of these people have not pitted yet. And other than some incidents, looks like it's relatively calm. Not much action happening. I believe someone's pitted. Max Ivan Zablan. Oh, just goes a bit wide, but still makes it to the pit entry. I don't think he made contact with anything, so there's that. So Max Ivan Zablan, he was like sort of P2 in class, but he has yet to pit, so that's why he's there. And also, Just for disclaimer, those who are not familiar with assetto corsa races, some tracks are kind of like tight for having multiple cars, and pit boxes sort of determine the number of cars allowed on track, and sometimes modders or those who are editing tracks will add pit boxes in odd places, so that's the fast lane, just to just to bring the number up for the number of drivers that can enter the track or also server. No. It's not down on fuel. He actually hasn't pitted yet, and there is a mandatory. Oh wait, I just realized Yuan Manantan. Wait. Oh, what? That's unfortunate. Oh well, that's what it is. Keep going, man. Oh, by the way, you need to step on the gas. It's quite slow in the out of the pit exit. Let's see how it is in the. You guys can't really hear the car. I don't know why when I'm on board with other cars, it's like this. And yeah, oh well, it is what it is. Okay, one moment. I can't hear the sounds of when I'm on board other cars. Sukan Pino is now in the pits. Let's see, where is Chunky Tiwarokul? There he is. So quite ahead of of Sukan Pino. Predapit Patpong, quite close, not too far behind of Chunky Tiwarokul. But what I'm curious is Seven proper job. Wait. It says here he has pitted. Wow, so that's a gap of 30.3 seconds. He's just pulling away since the start of the race. So that is crazy. Of his, yeah, just pace. He's on it, pretty much. Ooh, for Roy, he got disconnected from the server due to a power outage in his area. That's unfortunate. As whoop, we have an on-track battle for first time in quite a while. Oh my goodness, I thought they were gonna hit each other, but Ratanakul Surang is heading towards the inside. P Peralta covers it. Quite a sharp entry into that corner, but he gets to keep his position for now. Ratanakul Surang is, however, oh, he just had a bit of a moment getting on the curb. Actually, both of them have a moment at the exit, but Ratanakul Surang is able to get out of trouble quicker than P Peralta, and now P Peralta is unfortunately going to lose spot and is demoted to P7. That was a silly moment. Both of them going wide. We saw P Peralta. I think he had quite a good entry, and then all of a sudden I guess he goes wide, carrying too much speed. And then Ratanakul Surang just had a bit of moment on the curb. Oh my goodness, that is not what you would do as a faster class. Gotta let the GT3 take the racing line too. But yeah, as you can see here, traffic management, unfortunately, if it's sacrificed, you sort of have awkward moments like that, and which can put you into like danger, not just for you but for the other drivers, especially the slower class that you're trying to overtake. Ejian, thanks for the follow. Okay. Whew. That was a series of events that we had there. Alright, Fern, question mark, start following. Hello, Rexy. There's a bunch of viewers named Rexy, I think. I'm not sure if this is the same one. But yo. Okay, there you go. Look at this livery. Again, the third time that I'm mentioning this livery from Miguel Mikey Perez. Stands out in the rain also. So it's pretty cool. You can see the highlights. The neon pink, the yellow of the Red Bull. Very cool. I love it. I wonder, if anyone from knows Miguel Mikey Perez, let me know in the chat if he actually makes his own liveries, because I like this one. This looks really cool. Probably one of his better liveries that he's run this season. P Peralta just losing out. Was close behind earlier, but now it's like 1.5 seconds and slowly dropping down. Not sure what you mean by that. Well, it's more of a casual league, so no, I believe. But of course, we have some post-race stewarding, so in case you do something silly, you are going to face some consequences, probably. Yeah, no silly shenanigans, of course. Oh, P Peralta just goes wide and again bottoms out. Loses much more time now from 1.5 seconds. It's now down to 3.3 seconds behind P6 of Ratana Kulsurang. Just unfortunate, but he's gotta keep his race clean, make no more mistakes to be able to catch up to Ratana Kulsurang, unless Ratana Kulsurang makes a mistake again as well. Look at that, the outline. Sure. I like this livery also. Alright, I'm that Kyle. I just gave up my thumb is numb. That explains, yeah. Alright, shameless plug. I do have a video both on TikTok and YouTube for controller users. Get that set up. It's called Advanced Gamepad Assist. It's gonna be much better to drive on the controller using those, because I saw your steering input as like, you know, going like to the left and like, you know, I'm moving my arms, but you guys can't see me. So yeah, it's like you're going left or right quite much, and to the point where there's smoke in your front tires. So I suggest you watch that video, get that app, and yeah. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so P Peralta again still going further and further away, but someone who's getting closer and closer, Predapi Patpong, 5 tenths behind Chongkiti Warakul. So it looks like P1 has done a Mercedes 2014 or McLaren 2025, and has pulled quite a huge gap. I would say this is more Mercedes 2014. And yeah, that's a 30+ second gap to the rest of the grid. Yeah. But yeah, you'll get used to it as well. Alright, very close battle. Whoa! Oh no! He goes for a dive, but the gap was closing for sure there. That was a very sketchy area to dive bomb. Although Chongkiti Warakul did seem to go wide on entry. I don't know. I didn't get the right view. We only had track camera. So let's hold our thoughts back for now. But there was some contact for sure. Okay, I will not do more drives, no more trust. Okay, that's good. But yeah, if you need controller help, feel free to, like, you know, to ask away in the SimRacingPh community. Alright. So unfortunately the battle is sort of like over, but we still have 3 minutes. Anything can happen. We'll just see. Okay, P Peralta, Johan Manantan, who's still driving, and I hope is focusing on his race versus this live stream. That to you, man. Abe Maringay, oh, he goes for a pit stop. So not enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. So Johan Manantan, even though he pitted twice also, he's going to jump and get a spot from Abe Maringay. Oops, excuse me. Hold on, guys. One moment. Eh, okay. There you go. And okay. So wait a minute. Who's this? That's P7 of P Peralta. So A Marina is quite a lap or two behind. Okay, Preda Pipatpong. I think he's closing the gap. He's chasing for sure. I think. Yeah, about 4/10 quicker this lap. So can this app tell me the last laps or not? Relative, auto, gaps, intervals, compact, progress. Okay, let's see in terms of progress. Let's see who has made the most spots and who has lost, well, the most spots as well. So, Chong Kitiwarakul, who was our pole sitter, unfortunately loses one spot to our current P1 driver, Prapert Chub. So sitting very well and comfortably in P1. Pereira Pipatpong, he doesn't gain a spot or lose, he's just break even. Same for Sukan Pino. Daryl Brady up 3 spots. I believe he's one of 2 drivers to make a lot of spots. Oh no, actually, yeah, one of 2, but the only one in his class to make 2 spots or higher. Ratanakul Surang unfortunately lost a spot compared to his starting grid position. P. Peralta makes up 2. Arkin Jacob Rodriguez, who had quite a good start at the beginning, now he's down 1 position compared to where he started in the race earlier. Then Yuan Manantan gains 2 spots. Unfortunately, the one who lost a lot are Kyle Andes and Roy Numer Rip Rip. They disconnected. Then Abe Marinay break even at 0. Okay, in terms of GT3s, we have Renier Castile up 3 spots. He's now in the lead, followed by Leo Aldilio Jr. Well, I believe GT3s will sort of like, we have to -2. So Renier up 1 spot, Leo Aldilio Jr. down 1 spot. Miguel Mikey Perez still in P3. Max Ivan Zablan also keeping it cool. No spots gained, but no spots lost as well. Vince Duico also took some advantage and was able to gain a spot. Sampachat Chaiwangsa lost 1, unfortunately. And these 2 in the last place are just static in terms of where they started versus where they finished. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's the last lap. Let's see here. Let's hop on board. Well, not hop on board. Follow him. He's on his last lap right now, I believe. Leader's on final lap. There you go. That's to confirm. And yeah, he's done a really, really great job so far. Dominating. I would say dominating. He's, yeah, as someone said here, Kyle, 40 seconds and more. The gap goes quite wide. But yep, let's see here. Okay, there you go. Down into one of the final corners. Downhill braking zone. Use quite a lot of the track. Wow, he makes it look like the car's on rails. Look at the speed he's carrying compared to the other cars. Last chicane, cut as much as you can. As much as the game allows it. And there he goes. Savin Prepper Chubb wins the round 2 of this SimRacingPh Super GT Championship. He's P1 overall, P1 in class. Yomananta disqualified for teleport. I saw an oh no by him. Did you run out of fuel again? Alright, congrats to Savin. P2 quite far behind, but Rainier finishes P1. yeah, finishes P1 for the GT3 class. Leo Adulio Jr. will finish in P2. In terms of GT5s, we have, whoa, very close between P2 and P3. I think Chonkity Warakul will just make it in time for P2, with very close behind Preda Pipatpong. Unfortunately, just missing out on finishing second. And yeah, woo, that's quite a race. We still have some drivers going. Zukan Pino in P4. Del Brady, your host of this championship in P5, doing very, very well, especially after the first lap chaos. Yeah, there you go, guys. It's quite a race. So GT3, P1 Rainier, P2 Leo Dulio, P3 Miguel Mikey Perez, P4 Mike Ziblan, Max Ivan Ziblan, P5 Vince Tuico, P6 Sapocha Chai Wong Sa, who's still, oh no, they're not battling. They're different laps. Jason MJ Kakikla, John Marvin Rumbawa, and yeah, there's me. Okay. Oh, we have reverse driving. I believe Sabin Pepperchop is doing his victory lap backwards with a pop tire. Chunky, I think he's disconnected already. P2, Patpong P3, Sukan Pino P4, Derobay P5, Ratana Kulsurang P6, P Peralta P7, Arkin P8. Unfortunately, yeah, just had some errors during the race, but that's alright. Still finishes the race P8. Abe Marinay P9, and Yuan Manantan unfortunately did not finish the race because he ran out of fuel. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, let's see here. Yeah, so that's that for the race, guys. If you want to join the next race, go on to SimRacingPh. SimRacingPH's Facebook page. You literally just search SimRacingPh. You'll get announcements on there. You also get the Discord links if you go through the posts. I would also like to, well, thank our partners in this for this championship. So let's see here. Let's start from the beginning. We have D4 graphics. Hold on, let me go in. There you go. So yeah, you can see the partners. So we have D4 graphics. We have Daryl Brady GP. We have Dominado E Motorsports Rally. We also have ESC, Gameline, yours truly MV SimRacing, Overboost Racing, Pinky Parts PH, Ribbon Arc Motorsports, 7 Garage, Sim2 Premier, SkyDrive, Soul Exhaust, SimRacingPh, which, well, is the host of this championship, Sergao, The Vector Project, Veloce Regazo. So, yep, guys, that's that from me and from SimRacingPh. Actually, let's see if we can have some words from Del Brady. From Sir Da. Where is Sir Da? There's Sir Da. Hello, Sir Da. I will make you audible.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yo, any words pa ba, Sir Da?
Last words, yes. Thank you guys for joining the Motegi Round Sprint Series Super GT. Thank you to other nations, Thailand guys, and to other nations, and especially to Filipino drivers who joined today. I hope to see you all guys on next week, last endurance mini series of SimRacingPh. It's the Suzuka 300. So get your teams, get your boys, join the 2 hours plus 1 lap, 2 hours of Suzuka with Super GT 500 and Super GT 300 racing. And again, thanks for the all the community in SimRacingPh and Southeast Asia also. That was mentioned by Michael Velasquez. And yeah, again, thank you all. Mabuhay kayong lahat.
Yun. Alright. Thanks, Sir Da.
Ay, thank you pala sa'yo ah.
Hi, no worries, sir. Just helping, you're lending a helping hand in for the community.
Thanks.
All right,
GG's everyone.
all right, GG's. So let's see here. Okay, I'll go deafen for a bit. So yeah, again, that's that from us. Oh my goodness, my voice is running out. But yeah, again, that's that from us, from yours truly also. I'll be ending the stream here. Gotta go do something, so not much of an outro. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to follow these events, if you want to participate in these events rather, again, search for SimRacingPh on Facebook. You'll find their Discord link there and updates also over there. You can also join this community chat. There'll be announcements for other for other leagues, probably in the Philippines. Congrats to Thailand guys for the win again. Yeah, congrats to the drivers. I'm not gonna drive tonight. No, my wheelbase is broken, so yeah, it's not working. But yeah, probably make a post for that. Okay, guys, see you guys next time. Next weekend will be the Suzuka 300, 3 kilometers. It'll be a longer race, so there'll be driver swaps and whatnot. That'll be exciting. So yeah, that's that. Okay, bye bye everyone. See you guys.